Hey guys, just a quick note before the video. I've actually made the upcoming video plus my first try at a cinematic video, and it's a lot harder than you would expect. The video that you're about to watch is kind of what I use the free software for um, to this create videos. And then hopefully tomorrow, the next day, I'll have done a little bit more editing on the crappy first episode of the videos that I'm going to start making. Um, but so that should be out hopefully tomorrow. Uh, but please remember, this is more of the process, in that I'm learning as I'm going, and that's how I do things in life. Um, and if I, it's either that or I procrastinate forever and never get anything done. And I'm one way or the other. I either do it right away or I'm just afraid to actually put something out. So it's going to be painful sometimes, but I'm going to try my best, and hopefully each time I'll learn. So I'm looking forward to it, and on with the upcoming video. Alrighty, have a good one. Bye bye. Hey guys, well, I guess I could actually change the setup on this one, can't I? There I am. So, this is a little bit different video than normal. I did some new, I created a new, from the last video I told you I wanted to start trying to create some um, cinematic videos with maybe a storyline. And it's the first time I've ever really tried to do this, and I'm using all the free software that you can possibly get. And I thought maybe if I kind of showed you guys, anybody who wants to watch it or what I'm doing, first off, if it gets you inspired to try your own thing, that's awesome. Number two, if you have any hints or pointers that you can tell me. Uh, I'm not the best at this, just as I'm not the best at Eve. But I've learned a few small tricks using the Windows software, the free software that comes with that, and OBS right here, OBS Studio. That's what I've used to make my previous um, uh, videos that I've done. But long story short, this actually I might as well pull up what the this is what OBS looks like right here that I'm actually recording. And I can set up here where it will allow me to just do the screen itself. And here it allows me to have my ugly picture down in the bottom left-hand corner. um, so what I tried to do was use the first one in the first videos. And what you can do is you can create videos. And this is just a very bland overview, but to show you what I'm trying to do. Um, you can create videos and then drop them into your Windows video editor. So you record them through OBS, and then once they're saved to your desktop, you can just drop them physically into here. And then once you're done with that, you can then pull each one of these down into here so it sets up a playlist that this becomes your video that you compile at the end. Um, and then you can work on each video on these points. And what I thought I might do is show you what I was able to create earlier. I created a new character. His name is, oh, oh shoot, my brain is not functioning. Uh, um, oh, it's right here. Um, Nikuni Beta. There's a reason for that. My thought is that, and there is a reason why he looks the way he does because of the part of the storyline. But my other part here is um, what I want to do is have an opening credit scene or like an opening, like um not a preview, but you know, the title sequence, and then intersplice it with narration or not narration, uh, word, the story. as it goes along. So in between each video series that's here. And I don't know how long I want to do each series, but so this one here was just a video of me exiting the station, I think, or it was warping to a Stargate and going through it. And I'm going to edit this part here down from a minute and 9 seconds to possibly about 20 seconds to be that opening sequence. Then here, write in maybe a little bit of a narration, and then here was me actually playing as the character. Now, I'm not going to do voices or anything like that, and I'm not going to go full role play mode, but I am going to play the character as if he was, or I am, a capsuleer in the game. So I'm going to try to talk as if I'm learning as a capsuleer would do at the beginning, um, and I'll probably refer to other capsuleers, that sort of thing. I kind of look at this very similar to you have your Eve universe and then you have Bill's universe or Planet Head's universe. My name is Bill. But uh, Planet Head's universe, and at times they'll intermix. Um, and if I interact with other Eve capsuleers, I'll refer to them as that. And kind of the capsuleers as being a third party. I'll create some fictional storylines, like the first one where I'm kind of setting it up that he has to fly home from, he's created as a clone character and has to fly home to his home system in Iridia to get his orders. And the orders will pop up in each one of these blue title sequences. And the first orders of the video is to go find the Sisters of Eve. So a lot of this will be just travel stuff. But when I edit this one here, while I was doing it, uh, I went through the first gate, and a ship that I'd never seen before was at the gate. So I actually, being an inquisitive capsuleer, I went ahead and pulled up the data on the type of ship it was and read the description and what it was, um, to learn more about it. So that might be interesting for people who are playing the game to, as uh, the character of Nikuni Beta flies along, he's going to read and look at different things, and maybe that is kind of cool because I know some of the guys like to just listen to my pods and stuff like that. So I'm going to try this out for a little while and see how it works. Maybe put up, I don't know how often I'll be able to put up a video like this. I'll still put up some of my random me just talking at the screen things, but I'd like to, this is my kind of idea for an editorial part. And then like the great suggestion was the guy that, like I said last video, who gave me the idea for going to the Sisters of Eve arc. His, my first impressions with Nikuni is to have him go home, get the orders, and have to fly out and go find the Sisters of Eve to start the arc. And as he's doing that arc, maybe do videos of that where he sees other ships or goes to planets or goes to other systems. Because I know the Sisters of Eve arc goes to all sorts of different, um, uh, all of the different regions. It's kind of a great one to go to. I'm not going to do a lot of the missions per se, uh, like I'm not going to say, hey, this is the mission that he's doing, unless it's something super interesting that might create a storyline thing. So basically, this video here, I thought it might be kind of cool to show you how easy it is to actually do this. So if I actually pull this up and drop these in here, what I've basically done is drag this one here, and then I create the text modules, or I could create a picture along those lines by just adding in a title card. Notice here, it just adds in a second one, and I can remove it. Remove this title card. So, and in each title, notice here, if I um, come in here and I type in a text and see how it currently has title, let's say narration. Now, I haven't written this up yet, but narration 1. done. So if I were to go and compile all of this right now, you can do a test of it. I can see how this is 1 minute and 9 seconds long. If I were to play this, now this is me talking, let's get this volume down. You don't want to hear me talk twice. Oops, hold on 1 second. Can I turn this volume down here? I don't think so. Okay, so, oh, there it is, right there. Adjust volume, down. Okay, as you can tell, I'm not super awesome at this. But, okay, so let's say this is going along. See how it's at 1 minute and 9 seconds or 10 seconds here? At 1 minute and 9 seconds, it will transition over to the next slide. So let's just go back here. See here where it's at 1 minute and 5. And then once I zip through, it'll come up with the narration and my kind of thought there, and then I'll go on to the next slide here, which is kind of cool. And then it will move on and do 10 minutes and 5 seconds there, blah, 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 blah. Now, what I can do here is I can trim this down. No, it's 1 minute and 9 seconds here. I'm kind of just flying at this. I apologize, but I just want to show you how it's doing. This is kind of weird. It's, you know how like you watch a movie and then you watch the outtakes and the making of part. I'm actually doing the making of part prior to trying to do this. Hold on 1 second. So, long story short, um, I can trim this down. And what I wanted to do with this video was clear off the screen like you guys have shown me. If you use Control F9, it clears off the screen. And then I wanted to have the ship cloaked and then warp, go to a Kate, and then go through it. And then that would be kind of like the into the narration part of it where it says, okay, this is introducing such and such a character, that sort of thing. I'm not sure about what I want to write up there. But so what I'll go ahead and do here is show you how I can trim this down and maybe put in the title sequence of it like I've done in the past. I've gotten better at this. It used to take me hours to do this, but I've done it a couple times, and learning the Control F9 was great to try to make this even better. I'm sure there's a lot better ways of doing it, but I'm doing it with free stuff and my limited knowledge. So here it is. I was setting it up. I want to clear off all this stuff. At some point here, I'm going to hit Control F9. So, whoops, wrong way. So, somewhere here, let's go 15 seconds in. Oh, it did. So it's warping here. So this is a long sequence here. Do I really want that long of a sequence? So let's go back to where I actually, so I'm just uncloaking there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I like that. That's at about 10 seconds. So, okay, so I just took off. Oh, I remember. Because I couldn't hit the warp to gate with everything removed off the screen, so I had to hit the warp to gate and then hit the Control F9 to clear the screen because I wanted the cloak to then decloak and me move to warp and warp to the gate. So this might be a longer sequence than I thought, but I can at least trim off this first 10 seconds here. So what I can do is I could split it at this point. So it's going to split into the first 10 seconds and the last 59. Done. So see how here it removed off the first 10 seconds? And I can remove that, remove this video clip. So that has cut this video clip down to 59 seconds. At this point, I can add in some text. And let's say, and I can change this down the road. Until I compile it, I can pretty much change anything I want to here. but let's just, so if I were to just type in um, flying, ooh, that's big. That is all over the place, isn't it? I didn't mean for it to be that big. Don't want that. Oh, it was boom. Okay, let's go simple. And we're going to go top of the screen here. Hopefully this will work. Yeah, okay, so you can do top of the screen. Let's see here. Let's say flying with planet head. Um, and then we can do presents. I want to do presents. Sorry. Now I could put this, so there it is. I could put this anywhere on the screen I want. I could put it in the middle, uh, like that. I could put it at the top, but I don't want to cover up this screen here. I could put it over here on the right-hand side. That's kind of cool, but it's not showing up there. I could put it on the left-hand side, but that kind of goes, that doesn't fit with, why would I start the screen? You're going, everybody reads left to right. So I'm thinking right now I want to go top. I can change up the writing here if I want to. It's very, very simple. I know there are a lot better pieces of software out there, but this is here. If I wanted to go loved, ooh, flying with Planet Head, or adventure, flying with Planet Head presents. But we'll go simple, just to keep it simple, obviously. What's quiet? I was wondering that. Oh, okay. Actually, I want to try, how about impact? Aha! Flying with, see that? Even though it's impact, it seems kind of boring. Electric, you've got some old pixel stuff here. Chilled? What's chilled? See, now you got me interested. Holiday. Okay, we're gonna go simple. We're gonna keep it all simple until I figure out something better. Flying with Planet Head presents. And then, so this will take the video for this amount of time with Flying with Planet Head presents. Um, and I want to say this will be, yeah, it's going to be the first 5 seconds of the video. So right about there. So I want to actually make it go a little bit farther. We're going to go 10 seconds, I think. There's 7, because it's only on there for a little bit. Come on. This is not perfect science here. That's 9.7, that's fine. Okay. And I'm going to say done. Okay. So let's try it out here. I'm just going to hit play. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Well, that didn't work. Let's get back into the text part of it. Oh, this is the start spot. I am sorry. So that is where it will actually start from. And this is how long that text will be. Okay, done. Perfect. Okay. See, I'm learning as I'm doing this. That's fantastic. So this will be the video here. And as it starts, now I've got the sound off because I don't really want that just yet. And then I'll go ahead and hit play. Notice how the Flying with Planet Head comes up here for the first 10 seconds. And then at 10, I'm going to stop it. Now there might be a way that I can do this in the text area, but what I'm gonna cheat here. I'm gonna hit split here and done. Boom. And then I can put in another text here and say, and let's say we want to put it down at the bottom. So we're going to put it down at the bottom. Let's say we want to change up it to cinema, and we're going to put in title to be named later. Capitalized, because I don't know the title of this yet, but that's actually pretty cool right there. And it's going to start on this clip, 0.16 seconds in, and it's going to go, let's see how long this will go here. So that'll go 10 seconds right there. So, and then we're going to hit done. So hopefully, if I've done this right, this is the first time I've actually done this in a little bit. I'll play the video here, and it will go 10 seconds here with the presents, and then the next part here. Maybe we can pull this up big time. Okay, there we go. So this would be the actual video, and we'll say, there it goes. And I know there's no sound going on right now. And then I'll throw in the title to be named later here. It's actually not a bad cinematic part there. I'm not too unhappy with that. It's my first try. Now this part here is a little bit boring. I could possibly chop this because it is me warping in on it. I could edit this part to where while I wasn't moving. Yeah, I could try that where I cut out maybe 15 seconds there to slow this down. I really want this part where it goes through the gate. Now there is a, ooh, that's kind of cool. There's a ship right down there. And then this would be boom into the narration. Am I still talking here? And there's me talking. And that's me talking. So I need to get out of that. I need to take that sound off because that's ugly. There we go. And I guess I can change the volumes here for things that are flying. Now here's another trick too. Now this is the opening sequence here. I'm going to remove off this because I haven't messed with it yet. So I'm going to remove that. Remove this video clip. I'm going to remove that video clip for now. I'm just going to make a title sequence, and I'm going to try, this is the first time I've thought about it, I'm going to try to actually remove off that middle flying part to speed up the opening the opening video of it. So let's try this out here. So we've got, now I want it to be flying. There was this part there where the ship really wasn't moving. So maybe I can, yeah, title to be named later. As soon as that title goes away, right there, about that. So let's back up here. Title to be named later. Play. Pause. Okay. So, see, this right here is a little bit quiet. So what I can do is I can split this. Done. And maybe chop off 10 seconds or so. Let's see how long this runs for while it's in kind of this mode here. So I pass the, oh shoot, I should have actually, I'm going to split this. That the sun flew by, so I want to keep that into it. So I'm going to split this again. I'm going to keep that part of it. I don't know if I've messed this up too much. So this is where I want to see how far I can go because it seemed to fly for a little while there. We'll go ahead and pause. Where are we at here? 29, 31. There went a planet. Don't really need that. Pause. Okay. I think that's okay. Here comes the gate. So I want to go back just a little bit. So I like that spot. I'm totally just doing this by, my whim. and I'm learning. I've always wondered how people edit their YouTube videos and stuff like this, and now I can understand. I've watched a couple guys where they talk about Wheezy Waiter does. I love his videos, and he said he spends so much. He videotapes stuff, but a lot more time is spent on the actual editing. And if you talk to anybody, any documentary I've ever heard of, um, great movies have been destroyed by editing. The actors are on par, the director's on par, the money is there, you know, and then the editors screw it up. Um, so I'm learning to edit. Uh, so, but let's go ahead and split this here. I may be messing this up right now. Okay. So that was about 11 seconds. So I can remove out 11 seconds, hopefully. We're going to see what happens here. Um, Let's go ahead and remove this video clip. Now let's see what happens. So now I've gone from 1 minute and 9 seconds down to 10, 21, 24, 47 seconds. Um, so let's try it out here. We're going to start from scratch. I'm going to play, open it up all the way, play it again. So I'm turning. I don't know if this is interesting to you, but this is really kind of cool to me. So I've gotten it down to 51 seconds. So I've been able to knock off 18. So title to be named later. I got the sun coming in to the left. Okay. And then remember that planet that flew by? Okay, so it wasn't perfect. See that transition there? It wasn't perfect. Yeah, because I must have moved. It's my first try. You guys probably saw that while I was doing it. Um, Now, here's a question right here. Could I cut something off so from 39 seconds? No, maybe at the very end. Oh, actually, I forgot the narration part of it is there. So really, I am down to about 48 seconds. I've been able to knock off about 20 seconds while the the ship movement there on this clip is gone, but that's okay. I'm okay for that for my first try. Um, so I've got this. The last thing, and one of my favorite, I don't know copyright law and things like that as far as using music, um, and I've tried to read up on it, and it gets me confused. But and you've probably heard the background music that I've had in the past. Um, I've used the basic background music that Eve Online or that Windows can use. So I'll end up this video showing you how you can do that. The irony was the background music that I used for the first one, which I really liked, that had the thumping sound to it, was music called Explorer, if I remember correctly. And what you can do is you can come down here. Did I see it there? There it is, Explorer. So you can test it out. I hope you can hear this. Whoa, that was loud. Uh, I don't know if you can hear that. Let's get this volume down. I don't know if that will actually affect anything. Um, I don't think that sound actually comes through for you, but I can sync it to the video of the music's beat here, hopefully. So done. Now it did change everything here. That was interesting. So let's try. Turn. Well, that sounds off there. Now, will it play the background? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can hear that. It doesn't look like. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, so I don't think you can hear it. So I don't think you can hear that. If you could, whenever it transitioned from video to video to video to video to video, it was choppy in between each one. So what I'm thinking is to remove off the background music, um, and done. I think that will remove it. Wait, this might work. Nope, still doing the same thing. Okay, so I need to remove off the volume of the music there. Don't want any music at all. I can do that. I want none. Okay. So the reason why I'm doing this was when it was transitioning from each one, it was resetting the music a little bit. While it's very generic music and it's a little bit choppy, what I was thinking was I could compile this and then add the music in later. Now, I don't think you can hear the music because of the way my OBS is set up, but I'm going to try that. So I'm going to try and finish this video now. I'm okay with it. So I'm going to finish this. We're going to do an export to my desktop and new intro. Um, well, I've done that before. Uh, vid one. There we go. That's fine. To desktop. Good. Now this is a smaller video, so it might. A lot of times when I was trying to combine videos earlier, the 30-minute ones, it would take about 15 minutes for it to actually compile. If I'm using compile for the right word, that's I hope I'm using it. But I think this should go pretty fast. So what I want to try to do is compile it, then um, it should save to my desktop. I can then, yep, here it goes. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is the actual video. Cool. And there should be that mess up there. So the sun should go by, and then there'll be that mess up where it just shifts down to the bottom a little bit. But meh, I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm okay with that. I can do better later on, but um, so that's cool. Now I can take this video compiled, throw it back in to like I can start up a new project and throw the music into it, and then I can actually put on um, an end, maybe an end narration part at that last part and update this last part right here. Oh, shoot. No, I had that in there. I'll have to cut that out. That's true. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Um, awesome. Okay. So I don't know if this was interesting to you whatsoever, but this is me using free software to create a video. Um, and I'm going to slowly, if I learn about new software, if you guys have ideas, I don't have a whole lot of time to research new things, so it would have to be something simple because I'm a simple-minded man. But if you know of any better stuff that I can use for free, please let me know. And when I get better and better at it, maybe I want to invest in something, but this is something that's cool. And if this helps anybody out there that wants to try to make their own video, that's awesome as well. And uh, Cool. All right. Well, that's about it. I hope you all have a great day, night, whatever it is for you right now. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye bye. Oh, fly safe, fly dangerously, fly hard like you want. All right.